Shalom, dear friend. Shalom. One of my favorite ways to start the day is to ride my bicycle. I prefer going for a longer ride on the road, but yeah, I said, yeah. I got my lock in here. Lock is getting away. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. All better. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll try to isolate my voice. So check this out. This is a pool noodle. And here's another pool noodle. I cut them in half so I can put more of my grips. The reason I do that, I notice the momentum in the tremor has momentum. If the tremor gets momentum, I can stop it by give my hands a quick, not a lot of effort to start it. Just quick jolt with my grip. I can deal with the extra sponginess of the pool noodle. Yeah, that works really well for me. My challenge is to get my cadence up, my rotation of my pedals. The body's really sleepy in the morning. But with any luck at all, by the end of this video, I'm going to get some momentum. From being a long-time cyclist, I know momentum is a big factor for me. So you know what the tremor is going. So we give it a blip, give it a blip, give it a blip. So my thought is that I can be utilizing energy can be going into the tremor, or I can direct that energy into something that I wanted to do. So I can work on my grip by looping my loop, by having a quick grip in my hands. And it's not a holding, it's to break the momentum and then relax. Break the momentum and relax. And I do that while I'm meditating as well. Rita mentioned that my workouts are hard, that some of you may not be able to do. I'm 55. I'm in a different age group, and my workout is my workout. Your workout will be different, and that's okay. What my goal is to show you what I'm doing, for you to take inspiration and find what works for you. We're not all the same. We have a shared experience that's quite profound. A gift, I like to think of it, has brought huge positivity in my life. Way more positive than negative. But the overall, it's a gift. Yeah, but there's similarities, but we don't have to be the same. Once again, on that note, apparently I find it this kinesia that's caused by the medication is probably the worst part for me. The tremor and the shuffling and the slowness and it is problematic or difficult, but this kinesia, the flopping around bugs me. I find if I take breaks or less than my medication, less than dumb medication, not mine, but less than dumb medication, then the dyskinesia diminishes. And that is preferred. That's really not my favorite part. But I find if I get a good cardio workout, so back to working out. I find I get my best results, and always have got my best results if I don't go to failure. In bodybuilding terms, you go to get big muscles and to get strong, you gotta go to failure. You gotta go to where you can't go any further. I stopped before that because when I was a younger man in my 20s and 30s, in my teens, going to failure was like proving that I'm tough, proving that I could sacrifice and suffer. What that caused was injury, constantly injuring myself. I prefer to undertrain than overtrain. I get way better results, and I don't worry about trying to keep up with anybody else now. Well, so it should be. I'm 55, I'm at 25. But I get best results when I undertrain. And my workouts are my workouts, yours are yours, and hopefully we can inspire each other. I don't worry about traditional exercise as much anymore in terms of isolating biceps, or I'm not trying to get big and try to prove it. No, the days of me proving that I'm something that I'm not are done. When you compound movements, make my life easier. Large muscle groups, lots of muscle at the same time. Whole body can be better for me, except for cycling. But I will do though. Sometimes I'll stretch while I'm cycling. But my body doesn't want to stretch so much for when I have medication. So right now it's about quarter after 7 a.m. Last dose of medication that I was had was 4 p.m. yesterday. And that's so I try to go as far into the day as I can without medication. In fact, my goal this summer is to do a few days without medication holiday. And because I feel like if I can take a break, then I can drop the dose. And dropping the dose is important for me. And also eventually walk away from the medication altogether. But I gotta remind myself to keep growing fast, pick up my cadence. I'm sleeping really well right now. I wake up around 3-4 hours into the night most nights. I have a warm bath, reset, give it a long stretch, and pet my cats, go back to bed for a few more hours. Awesome. It's called polyphasic sleeping. The medical establishment wants to make us think that we're all the same, and we all need to be on the same sleep schedule, 8 hours. I don't buy that. We're all different. The body is different. Body's different throughout our lifetime. Also, our emotional needs are different. I find when I'm awake at nighttime, my mind is going over the day. So for example, this is my shop. So got me on my tools, some of my tools. Working on a problem with one of my clients right now, and one of my clients' scooters. So I wake up and I'll solve those problems. Not, I prefer to sleep. Actually, back to sleep. So yeah, so I'll work up issues and make notes for myself so I don't forget. Because I have this thing where I'm gonna not be good enough. I'm not gonna get everything done right, and that's an emotional piece. I actually find that when I'm resting in bed, when I'm awake and I'm calm, off times, I get calm tremor. Off times, and my mind will go to something negative. Boom. The tremor and the tension will just, my body gets a surge of adrenaline, fear. The tremor comes back instantly. Break that habit, then the tremor goes away for good. It's a big one because I've carried that through my life, but I certainly can do it. And so can you. So I believe I'm a big fan of analyzing dreams because in my experience, with my own life, the analyzation of the dreams. The dream isn't the mind. The dreams of the mind working in metaphors to overcome or to work through issues of the day. And so last night I had a dream about, I'll say the details, but dreams about running from something, being in fear of running from something that wasn't there. And that's been my life. That was the life of Dustin prior to this. Running away from a boogeyman that wasn't there. There's nobody chasing me, nobody trying to hurt me. I'm just running. And yeah, I'm done. I'm tired of that. It doesn't work for me. Body's producing some dopamine right now. I'm going faster. Yeah, that was huge. And now I try. The challenge is not to obsessive with what that is, but rather just accept that I don't have to run. Nobody's chasing me. Nobody's trying to hurt me. I remember being a commuter cyclist in Vancouver, constantly behind me, car could try to get me, and make choices that would exacerbate that fear. And done with that. Done with that. Nobody's trying to chase me. Nobody's trying to hurt me. Yeah. Interesting. What I'm noticing is that opening my heart to you right now, the tremors a lot less prevalent. What I find is my body's in rhythm with each other. So my cadence is boom, 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 and I tremor or put my hands in, squeeze, and out, squeeze, in. So do a half time on my hands, and my feet at base tempo, and I work rhythm off my hands. Well, my friends, hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, send them my way. Comments, even, yeah, share what works for you. I don't talk about drugs. It's not interesting for me. You talk about what you discovered for yourself. Obviously, dancing with you is pretty awesome. But what's working for you that you've discovered? What pathway? What did your intuition tell you should try? You don't let people pity you. Don't let people do things for you that you can do yourself. Use it or lose it. Everyday friends.
And Shalom.